Hey up guys, what's going on? I don't know why I'm making a video. Just had the fucking inclination to make a video. Look at this clean black wall. This clean black wall used to have pictures all over it. But I took them down because I'm trying to live a more minimalistic life. Over the past this year I've been getting rid of a lot of shit in my bedroom. A lot of shit from my childhood, old games and shit from my cupboards and the fucking built-in wardrobe and shit. So I had like a week where I was fucking getting rid of all that shit, and still got heaps of shit there, but I've organised it better. Anyway, I don't want to talk about that. But actually, it does connect in what I want to talk about, which is just living simply, living a simple life. My life's still fucking messy, it seems, you know. Still a lot of fucking shit in my room that I don't use that often, I don't need. It just makes my life more complicated, my head more fucking unorganized. You know, I don't need all these clothes that I have, except I'm so attached to them. You know, like I've got heaps of shirts like this, but you know, this is a nice shirt. I mean, obviously, I would keep this shirt because this is a nice shirt, but you know, like, do you need fucking 10 shirts? You don't need that much anyway. Yeah, and records. I've got fucking vinyl records. Don't even fucking need vinyl records these days. You just go on fucking the internet and music's all there. But then again, it's nice to have them. And of course, like, there are some things that I do just find nice. You know, I'm not gonna be anti-materialistic. Like, material is nice. I'm in this fucking physical material plane, so let's fucking have fun with material, you know what I mean? But, however, living simply is still something to aim for. And it's not just material shit, it's also what you do, in life. So, the things I've been doing to try and live a more simple life is to cut out addictions, because addictions are just a thing that you do to escape an existential feeling, even if you don't realize that, even if that's unconscious. All addiction is escaping that emptiness within inside you that you don't know what it is. It's trying to, what you're trying to do with addictions, for example, alcohol. You drink to to try and connect with the emptiness. That's the only way you know how to. But basically, what I'm saying is, the one thing, whatever you want to call it, God, the universe, infinity, emptiness, the void. People don't know how to connect to this, and a lot of people don't even think this exists. People are like, you believe in God? Fucking what? Fuck, God doesn't exist. But it's a word. It's a fucked up, misunderstood word. So people dismiss God when you talk about God, but it's the best word to describe However, it is fucking very fucked up with a lot of people misunderstand it, but I don't know what other word to use. But I guess there's this thing that is everything and nothing at the same time, existence, and people try to connect with that in the only way they know how to, with addictions. It's hard to love. Love is this one thing, everything and nothing. Love is God, I think it seems to be. So the only way people know how to connect with that love, the unconditional love, is to smoke up or drink. But yeah, so what I'm basically trying to do in my life is live more simply and scrape away all these surface level addictions so I can get to connect with this unconditional love. Have a better connection with God. As fucking retarded as that sounds, like me a few years ago listening to me now, be like, what the fuck? I'm trying to connect with God? What the fuck does that mean, you? But I mean, it is what it is. I don't know how else to describe it. But, you know, all these addictions that I have are just distractions. It is the wrong way to long lasting fulfilling happiness. It gives you the instant gratification. It's good for, you know, when you have it and then you go, oh, that was good, and so you have it again, and you go, oh, that was good, you have it again. But you keep doing it because there's this fucking void inside you, and if you stop having it, you go, oh my god, I don't know how to deal with this void. And that's what I want to do. I want to strip away all these fucking surface level shit and let myself be with this void, and it's uncomfortable. Of course it is. Most of us have gone our whole lives with distraction, you know. Oh, I don't know what to do. I'll eat. I don't know what to do. I'll go for a walk. And you might not think walking is a bad thing to do, and of course it's not, but it's like you're doing it just to escape this emptiness. You know, I don't know what to do. I'll do this. You know, distraction. There's no there's no value in meditation. Just sitting alone, eyes closed, doing nothing. There's no value in doing nothing in our society and culture. We've not been taught to do that. We've been taught to go out and get things done. Got to do. We've never been taught to just be. It's in our fucking name, human beings. But the way we're treated by society and culture might as well be called fucking human doings. It's always fucking, you gotta do. And then if it's like, if you're just being, then it's like you're wasting time. But I think there's so much value in just being and doing nothing. So much. So I'm on day 7 of NoFap, which is the abstaining from porn and masturbation, which has been interesting. Not really. I haven't really had any benefits apart from more time on my hands, and I don't know, feeling like I'm doing something, going in some sort of direction that I want to head in. I mean, a future that I can see that that is perfect. You know, I mean, just think like, where do you actually want to be in 10 years' time? When I'm 30, where do I want to be? Do I still want to be fucking watching porn and jacking off when I'm 30? No, I don't. And you probably don't either if you're fucking jacking off now and if you're fucking watching this, which is no one, I don't fucking know. But what I'm saying here is tomorrow never comes. You can't be like, oh yeah, when I'm 30, I'm not going to be jacking off and watching porn, I won't be doing that. But then if you keep putting it off, like, oh, you know, oh, when I'm 30, I just won't do it. But then, like, time ticks, and it's tomorrow when you're 30, and it's like, oh, fuck, I'm still doing this thing. You know, if not now, when? Today's the day. Right now is when you start your life. Not tomorrow, not later. And this is a fucking hard thing to do. It's a hard thing to do. We've been programmed ignorantly in our lives. No spiritual teachings have been given to us in this Western society and culture. Not really, anyway. But yeah, so it's really about connecting with your future. What do you want your future to look like? My future, I want to be healthy, physically and mentally, which means I'm eating healthy, I'm exercising, which is physically, and mentally, I'm haven't got any anxiety or depression, or if I have, it's not running my life. You know, I'm sort of aware of it, and I can sort of, you know, it's not this big booming voice in my head. It's sort of just like this little fucking mouse going, you know. Either one, you know, like I don't like either anxiety fucks right off, or it's a lot. It's in the fucking, you know, it's a lot quieter. And you know, it's really about, you know, visualizing in detail what you want your life to look like. You know, how much money do you want to be having? You know, just enough to survive and get all what you want. What house do you want? Where do you want to live? And sometimes these things can feel like pointless to think about it because like your life is here and it's like it's not looking that great. And so you think about like your dream house and you just go, oh, I can't be fucking bothered thinking about that now. I've got problems right now I'm having. But it is important to hold on to one thing. You know. So what I'm doing now is, you know, this whole year I've not had any alcohol. And I'm gonna not have any weed till the end of the year, for the rest of the year. And no porn, fucking ever. No porn ever, because that just fucks up your dopamine and it makes you objectify women, and it's a lose-lose in the long term. You know, it's just an instant gratification. Wanking, on the other hand, you know, once a year probably be the most you need. But yeah, I need a reboot anyway, so I'm abstaining from that shit for a while. So yeah, these are the things that I'm holding on to that are going to shape my future in the future, because I've abused alcohol and I've abused weed, and I don't want to go down that route anymore. I want to be able to have alcohol and weed still, but in a social event or a celebratory event or a ritualistic event. You know, weed is good for a ritualistic event, spiritually. Sit down with yourself and meditate a bit and smoke a joint. Connect with yourself. That's good every once in a while, but a lot of people like myself abuse it. They have it every day, and it's like that's not needed. And I don't know, like for me anyway, you're fooling yourself if you're saying, nah, it's helping with my anxiety. Nah, it's covering over your anxiety. Your anxiety's there, and you're using weed to mask it. I don't know. But yeah, simpler life, trying to live a simpler life. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, at the end of the lifetime, you're gonna die. And you cannot be attached to things. Basically, this whole mish is to die before you die. To let this ego die before this physical thing dies. You know what I mean? It's not let your ego die, but it's let your identification with the ego die. That's what it comes down to. I don't know who said it, but I've heard it somewhere where it's like meditation is practice for death. Meditation is the practice for dying, for death. You've got to be comfortable with the void, with the emptiness, with nothingness. You've got to be comfortable with that, or you're going to be scared to die. And you've not got to be so attached to everything, because that's all going to die. You see, if I'm attached to smoking weed, if I'm attached to weed, like, oh, I need that, I need weed, then, I'm not going to have weed forever, I'm going to die, and so is weed. So, I've got to get used to not having it, Basically, I'm trying to get used to being dead. This is really what spiritual practices are, is getting used to the idea that you're going to be dead. You're going to fucking die. And you're no longer going to be. It's fucking hard, though. And that's not to say, like, you've got to be full minimalistic and have nothing. You've got to be with the void 100% of the time. Because, like, no, when you're dead, you're in that void. But you no longer exist. It is just the void. And so, fucking have fun while you're here. I'm not saying don't take any drugs, don't buy any material, just sit down and do nothing for the rest of your life. No, because you got time to do that when you're dead. Enjoy yourself while you're here. Love everything that you do, but don't become attached to it, because it's gonna fucking die. I say shit like this, and then I just look at myself feeling like a fucking preacher. Like, you gotta love everything, but don't be attached. It's like, you look at me, look at fucking me. I'm attached to the max. A lot of us are, but I'm just saying, this is the route that I intuitively know where to go, and we all do. We all intuitively know that we cannot be attached to shit because we're all gonna die one day. We know this. My battery is low. I don't know when it is going to. My phone is going to die, but just letting you know, if it does die, then it's dead. So if it cuts off mid-sentence, you'll know why. However, anyway, yeah, we all know this. We all know we're going to die, meaning that we cannot be so attached to things. That doesn't just mean physical, material shit. It also means our beliefs and our judgments. You know, like, oh, I identify as left wing, or I identify as right wing. Doesn't fucking matter. Like, don't let that be your identity. Ultimately, it's kindness, it's love. Left wing, right wing, I don't fucking know much about politics, but if your belief is rooted in kindness and love, then I'm all for it. If it's not, then not that for it. That's all you gotta really care about, you know? Is it a belief that is rooted in separation and dividance? What's the word? I don't fucking know, but yeah, is it rooted in separation or is it rooted in unity? Unity is the way to go. That's just what I intuitively realize, and I think we all do. And I think it's just we get too identified with a certain belief, even if it is rooted in separation and it's not serving a whole lot of people. We just want we're just so attached to that. We're just so attached to it. I don't know. So yeah, this video is basically about living a simple life and recognizing on a moment-to-moment basis that we can't be attached too much, because it's all gonna go. And you see, some people might be like, oh, that's terrible that it's all gonna go. I can't live my life on a moment-to-moment basis with the realization that I'm gonna die and everything else is gonna die. At first it seems like, fuck, it's all gonna die, fuck. But then you get past that and it's quite beautiful, you know. And you have phases where you come and go and you see the beauty of it, and then you see the suffering of it, and then you see the beauty of it and the suffering, and it's just phases you go in and out of. But yeah, it's so yeah, don't know what else to say. I want to keep expanding on this because it's fun to talk about. Fun to talk about. don't know. I guess just what I would say is give yourself some practices to do that help with the realization of death. Meditation, as I said, getting preparing for death. Meditation helps. Yoga helps. Affirmations help. These things I haven't really tried to my fullest capacity, but I want to, because I see the benefits of it. I intuitively see the benefits of it, and anecdotally see the benefits of it from other people. Exercise. I don't know. Meditation probably be the best one. I don't know. That's all I got. See ya.